Subconscious Mind, written and published by Audiobooks. How to Program Your Life Effortlessly. The subconscious mind is a vast reservoir of thoughts, memories, and processes that operate beneath our conscious awareness. This powerful mental system functions continuously, processing information and influencing our behaviors, emotions, and decisions without our direct knowledge. Think of it as an iceberg. The conscious mind represents the visible tip above water, while the subconscious mind is the massive structure hidden beneath the surface. Our subconscious mind developed through evolution as a mechanism to help humans survive and thrive. It stores every experience, emotion, and piece of information we've encountered throughout our lives. This incredible mental database works tirelessly, handling automatic functions like breathing, heartbeat, and digestion, while simultaneously processing complex emotional responses and behavioral patterns. Lesson 1. What is the subconscious mind? The scientific understanding of the subconscious mind has evolved significantly since its initial exploration by psychologists like Sigmund Freud and Carl Jung. Modern neuroscience has revealed that our brains process millions of bits of information per second, yet we're only consciously aware of a tiny fraction of this activity. The subconscious mind acts as a filter, determining which information reaches our conscious awareness based on our beliefs, past experiences, and established patterns. In our daily lives, the subconscious mind plays a crucial role in shaping our reality. It influences how we interpret situations, react to challenges, and make decisions. When you drive a car without actively thinking about every movement, that's your subconscious mind at work. When you instantly feel attraction or aversion to someone you've just met, that's your subconscious processing years of social experiences and pattern recognition in a split second. The connection between our subconscious mind and our habits is particularly fascinating. Every habit we form, whether beneficial or detrimental, is stored and automated by our subconscious mind. This is why breaking bad habits can be challenging. They're deeply embedded in our subconscious programming. However, this same mechanism makes the subconscious mind a powerful ally in personal transformation when we learn to work with it intentionally. Our subconscious mind also serves as an emotional compass, storing and processing our feelings about past experiences. These emotional memories create unconscious associations that influence our current behaviors and reactions. For instance, if you had a negative experience with public speaking in school, your subconscious mind might trigger anxiety whenever you're asked to present, even years later, in a completely different context. Understanding the subconscious mind requires acknowledging its role as both protector and potential limiter. It aims to keep us safe based on past experiences, but sometimes these protective mechanisms can hold us back from growth and new opportunities. The good news is that while the subconscious mind is powerful, it's not immutable. Through various techniques and consistent practice, we can reprogram our subconscious patterns to better serve our current goals and aspirations. The subconscious mind also operates through symbols and metaphors rather than logical reasoning. This is why dreams, which are largely products of subconscious processing, often appear symbolic rather than literal. This symbolic nature extends to how the subconscious interprets and responds to our thoughts and self-talk throughout the day, making it crucial to be mindful of our internal dialogue and the messages we feed into our mental system. As we delve deeper into this book, you'll discover practical ways to work with your subconscious mind rather than against it. By understanding its nature and learning to harness its power, you can create profound changes in your life with less struggle and resistance. The subconscious mind can be your greatest ally in achieving your goals and creating the life you desire once you understand how to communicate with it effectively and align it with your conscious intentions. Lesson 2. Are 90 of our thoughts subconscious? The widely circulated claim that 90 of our thoughts are subconscious has captivated many minds, and while the exact percentage might be debatable, research consistently shows that a vast majority of our mental processes occur below our conscious awareness. This phenomenon shapes our daily decisions, behaviors, and reactions in profound ways that we rarely notice. Modern neuroscience has revealed that our brains process approximately 11 million bits of information per second, yet our conscious mind can only handle about 40-50 bits. This stark contrast demonstrates the immense processing power of our subconscious mind and its dominance in our thought patterns. Every moment, our brains are filtering, analyzing, and responding to countless stimuli, from environmental cues to bodily sensations. While we remain consciously aware of only a tiny fraction of these processes, the subconscious mind's influence on our decision-making becomes evident in numerous studies. For instance, research has shown that we often make decisions several seconds before we become consciously aware of them. Brain scans reveal neural activity indicating a choice has been made up to 10 seconds before the person reports making their conscious decision. This suggests that many of our choices are initially processed and determined by our subconscious mind before our conscious mind catches up. Our hidden thought patterns significantly impact our behavior through various mechanisms. Consider how we navigate our morning routine, brushing teeth, getting dressed, preparing breakfast, with minimal conscious thought. These automated behaviors result from subconscious programming developed through repetition and learning. Similarly, our emotional reactions, prejudices, and preferences are largely influenced by subconscious thoughts shaped by past experiences and cultural conditioning. The prevalence of subconscious thoughts also explains why changing habits can be so challenging. When we try to modify our behavior through conscious effort alone, we're essentially attempting to override deeply embedded subconscious patterns with the comparatively weak influence of conscious will. This is why many people struggle with traditional approaches to behavior change that rely solely on willpower and conscious determination. Understanding the dominance of subconscious thoughts helps explain phenomena like implicit bias, where people may consciously reject prejudiced beliefs while still exhibiting unconscious biases in their behavior. These hidden thought patterns can influence everything from hiring decisions to interpersonal relationships, often without our awareness. The subconscious mind's vast influence extends to our perception of reality itself. Our brains constantly filter and interpret sensory information based on subconscious expectations and beliefs. This filtering process means that two people can experience the same situation quite differently, as their subconscious minds selectively emphasize different aspects of reality based on their unique programming. This understanding of our thought patterns has significant implications for personal development and behavior change. Rather than fighting against our subconscious mind, we can work with it by creating environments and practices that align with our desired outcomes. For instance, placing healthy snacks in visible locations can influence our subconscious food choices more effectively than relying on conscious willpower to resist unhealthy options. The vast network of subconscious thoughts also explains why emotional experiences can be so powerful in shaping our behavior. Emotional memories and associations are primarily processed and stored in the subconscious mind, creating strong behavioral triggers that can override logical, conscious thinking. This is why emotional marketing is often more effective than rational appeals, and why traumatic experiences can create lasting behavioral patterns. Understanding that most of our thoughts occur subconsciously empowers us to work more effectively with our minds. By acknowledging the limited role of conscious thought in our daily lives, we can focus on creating positive subconscious patterns through repetition, environmental design, and emotional engagement. This approach allows us to harness the tremendous power of our subconscious mind rather than fighting against it, leading to more sustainable and effective personal transformation. Lesson 3. Why is the subconscious mind so powerful? The subconscious mind's extraordinary power lies in its ability to process, store, and influence our lives in ways that far exceed our conscious awareness. This remarkable aspect of our mind operates like a sophisticated supercomputer, continuously running programs that shape our reality, behaviors, and experiences. At the core of the subconscious mind's power are our deeply held beliefs, which act as the foundation for our thoughts, actions, and overall life experience. These beliefs, formed through years of experiences, observations, and conditioning, create powerful neural pathways that automatically guide our responses to various situations. When we believe something to be true, whether it serves us well or not, our subconscious mind works tirelessly to find evidence supporting that belief, effectively creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. The emotional processing capability of the subconscious mind adds another dimension to its power. Unlike the logical conscious mind, the subconscious processes emotions instantly and stores them along with associated memories and experiences. This emotional database becomes a reference point for future situations, triggering automatic responses based on past experiences. For instance, if you've had a negative experience public speaking, your subconscious mind might activate stress responses in similar situations, even when there's no rational reason for concern. The subconscious mind's ability to store and retrieve vast amounts of information is truly remarkable. It maintains a complete record of every experience, conversation, and sensation we've ever had, even those we consciously forgot. This extensive database allows us to perform complex tasks without conscious thought, from driving a car to playing a musical instrument. The more we practice something, the more deeply it becomes embedded in our subconscious, enabling effortless execution. Pattern recognition is another powerful feature of the subconscious mind. It constantly scans our environment for patterns and makes connections that our conscious mind might miss. This ability helps us learn quickly, adapt to new situations, and make split-second decisions. It's why we can often sense when something feels off about a situation before we can logically explain why, or why we might have an intuitive understanding of complex situations without conscious analysis. The subconscious mind's automatic response system is perhaps its most impressive feature. It can process millions of bits of information per second, far more than our conscious mind can handle. This processing power allows us to respond to situations instantly, without the delay of conscious deliberation. Whether it's catching a falling object, responding to danger, or maintaining our physical functions like breathing and heartbeat, the subconscious mind manages countless operations simultaneously. The power of the subconscious mind extends to its influence over our physical health. Through the mind-body connection, our subconscious beliefs and thoughts can affect our immune system, healing processes, and overall well-being. Studies have shown that positive beliefs and expectations can enhance healing and improve physical performance, while negative beliefs can manifest as physical symptoms or limitations. The subconscious mind also operates beyond the constraints of time and space that limit our conscious thinking. While our conscious mind thinks in a linear fashion, the subconscious can process information holistically, making connections across time and experience. This ability allows it to work on problems even while we sleep, leading to those aha moments when solutions seem to appear spontaneously. Understanding the power of the subconscious mind reveals why lasting change requires more than just conscious willpower. Real transformation occurs when we align our subconscious beliefs with our conscious desires. By acknowledging and working with the subconscious mind's incredible capabilities, we can harness its power to create positive changes in our lives, achieve our goals more easily, and live more authentically. The subconscious mind's power lies not just in its individual functions, but in how these capabilities work together seamlessly to influence every aspect of our lives. By developing a deeper understanding of this powerful force within us, we can begin to work with it intentionally rather than being unconsciously directed by it. Lesson 4. How do I activate my subconscious mind? The journey to activating your subconscious mind begins with understanding that it's always active, but we can learn to harness its power more effectively. Meditation serves as one of the most powerful gateways to accessing your subconscious mind. By sitting quietly and focusing on your breath, you create a bridge between your conscious and subconscious minds. This practice allows you to bypass the analytical mind and enter a state where you can plant new ideas and beliefs more effectively. Visualization is another powerful tool for subconscious activation. When you create vivid mental images of your desired outcomes, your subconscious mind begins to accept these images as reality. The key is to engage all your senses in the visualization process. If you're visualizing success in your career, imagine not only what you see, but also what you hear, feel, smell, and even taste in that successful scenario. Your subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between real and vividly imagined experiences, making visualization a powerful programming tool. Affirmations work hand in hand with visualization to activate your subconscious mind. These positive statements, when repeated with emotion and belief, gradually replace limiting beliefs stored in your subconscious. The trick is to phrase affirmations in the present tense and make them personally meaningful. Instead of saying, "I will be successful," say, "I am successful." Your subconscious mind responds better to present tense statements and begins to align your actions and opportunities with these new beliefs. Programming your subconscious mind requires consistency and the right timing. The most receptive states occur just before falling asleep and immediately upon waking. During these alpha brainwave states, your conscious mind's resistance is lowest, making it easier to implant new ideas and beliefs. Utilize these moments by reviewing your goals, repeating affirmations, or engaging in brief visualization exercises. Daily practices that activate your subconscious mind include journaling, especially stream of consciousness writing where you let thoughts flow without judgment. This practice helps surface subconscious patterns and beliefs that might be influencing your life. Creative activities like drawing, dancing, or playing music can also bypass conscious resistance and activate subconscious processing. Subliminal programming through audio recordings can be effective when used consistently. These recordings contain positive messages below the threshold of conscious awareness, but can be processed by your subconscious mind. While listening to such recordings, engage in relaxing activities that don't require intense focus, allowing the messages to penetrate more deeply. Physical movement and exercise can also activate your subconscious mind. Activities like yoga, tai chi, or even walking in nature create a meditative state where your conscious mind relaxes its grip, allowing better access to subconscious resources. The rhythm of movement combined with focused breathing creates an ideal state for programming new patterns. The environment plays a crucial role in subconscious activation. Creating spaces that reflect your desired reality helps program your subconscious mind through constant exposure. Vision boards, inspiring artwork, or meaningful objects placed in your daily environment serve as constant triggers for your subconscious mind. Emotional engagement amplifies the effectiveness of all these techniques. Your subconscious mind responds strongly to emotions, so incorporating genuine feeling into your programming efforts multiplies their impact. When visualizing, affirming, or engaging in any programming activity, allow yourself to feel the emotions associated with your desired outcomes. The key to successful subconscious activation lies in persistence and patience. While your subconscious mind can process information instantly, changing established patterns requires consistent practice over time. Approach these techniques with dedication, but without strain, remembering that forcing change often creates resistance. Instead, cultivate a gentle but persistent practice of programming your subconscious mind through these various methods, allowing natural transformation to occur. Lesson 5. Conscious Mind. The conscious mind represents the tip of our mental iceberg, serving as the active awareness center where we process immediate thoughts, make deliberate decisions, and engage in critical thinking. Unlike its subconscious counterpart, the conscious mind operates in the present moment, handling approximately 10 of our mental processes, but playing a crucial role in shaping our daily experiences and long-term outcomes. Our conscious mind acts as the gatekeeper between the external world and our internal processing systems. It filters information, analyzes situations, and makes rational choices based on available data. This aspect of our mind excels at linear thinking, problem solving, and maintaining focus on specific tasks. When you're reading these words, solving a mathematical equation, or planning your schedule, you're utilizing your conscious mind. The relationship between conscious and subconscious mind operates like a partnership, where the conscious mind sets intentions and directions, while the subconscious mind executes established patterns and stored information. Think of it as the captain of a ship giving orders, while the crew, subconscious, manages all the complex operations below deck. The conscious mind's ability to direct attention and make deliberate choices makes it instrumental in programming the subconscious through repetition and focused intention. Willpower, a function of the conscious mind, serves as a powerful tool for initiating change and overcoming immediate challenges. However, willpower alone isn't sufficient for lasting transformation. The conscious mind must work strategically to establish new patterns that the subconscious can eventually adopt and automate. This process requires consistent effort and awareness until new behaviors become natural and effortless. Developing stronger conscious awareness enhances our ability to direct our lives purposefully. This includes practicing mindfulness, maintaining present moment awareness, and engaging in deliberate decision-making rather than operating on autopilot. When we strengthen our conscious awareness, we become better equipped to recognize and modify subconscious patterns that may not serve our best interests. The conscious mind also plays a vital role in emotional intelligence and self-regulation. By consciously observing our emotional responses and thought patterns, we can better understand our triggers and create more effective strategies for managing stress and challenges. This self-awareness allows us to pause between stimulus and response, choosing more constructive reactions rather than falling into habitual patterns. Critical thinking, another essential function of the conscious mind, helps us evaluate information, question assumptions, and make more informed decisions. This analytical capability allows us to examine our beliefs and behaviors objectively, determining which ones support our goals and which ones need modification. Through conscious analysis, we can identify limiting beliefs stored in our subconscious and work to replace them with more empowering perspectives. The conscious mind serves as our tool for intentional learning and skill development. When we decide to acquire new knowledge or abilities, our conscious focus directs the learning process until the skills become internalized in our subconscious. This partnership between conscious effort and subconscious integration enables us to expand our capabilities and adapt to new circumstances effectively. Understanding and working with our conscious mind effectively requires regular practice and patience. Techniques such as meditation, journaling, and focused reflection help strengthen our conscious awareness and decision-making abilities. By developing these skills, we become more adept at directing our attention, managing our responses, and creating positive changes in our lives. The conscious mind's power lies not in controlling every aspect of our experience, but in setting clear intentions and creating conditions for positive change. When we learn to use our conscious awareness skillfully, we can better align our immediate choices with our long-term goals, leading to more fulfilling and purposeful lives. Through this understanding and application, we can better harness the full potential of both our conscious and subconscious minds, working together in harmony toward our desired outcomes. Lesson 6. Superconscious Mind. The superconscious mind represents the highest level of mental awareness and spiritual connection available to human beings. Often described as the realm of infinite possibilities, it transcends both the conscious and subconscious minds, operating at a level where intuition, creativity, and universal wisdom converge. This extraordinary state of consciousness allows us to tap into what many consider to be divine intelligence or universal knowledge. When we access the superconscious mind, we enter a state of enhanced awareness where our typical limitations dissolve. This isn't merely a theoretical concept. Countless people throughout history have experienced moments of superconscious connection, resulting in breakthrough inventions, masterful artistic creations, and profound spiritual insights. These experiences often feel like receiving information rather than generating it, as if connecting to a vast database of universal knowledge. Developing access to the superconscious mind requires dedicated practice and specific conditions. Most importantly, we must learn to quiet the constant chatter of our conscious mind and the deeply ingrained patterns of our subconscious. Meditation serves as one of the most effective gateways to this heightened state of awareness. Through regular meditation practice, we gradually build our capacity to transcend ordinary thinking and enter the realm of pure consciousness. Intuition plays a crucial role in superconscious functioning. Unlike logical reasoning, intuition operates as a direct knowing, an immediate understanding that bypasses the usual steps of analytical thinking. The superconscious mind communicates primarily through intuitive flashes, symbolic dreams, and moments of spontaneous insight. Learning to trust and develop our intuitive abilities becomes essential for maintaining consistent access to superconscious wisdom. The relationship between spiritual awareness and the superconscious mind cannot be overlooked. Many spiritual traditions have long recognized this higher state of consciousness, referring to it through various names and descriptions. Whether called cosmic consciousness, Christ consciousness, Buddha nature, or other terms, these traditions point to the same fundamental experience of expanded awareness and connection to universal intelligence. Enhanced awareness through superconscious access manifests in practical ways. People often report improved decision-making abilities, enhanced creativity, better problem-solving skills, and a deeper sense of purpose and direction in life. This state allows us to perceive connections and possibilities that remain hidden to ordinary consciousness, enabling breakthrough solutions and innovative approaches to challenges. To develop superconscious awareness, we must cultivate certain qualities and practices. Regular periods of silence and solitude create the space necessary for superconscious connections to emerge. Maintaining a curious and open mindset, free from rigid beliefs and preconceptions, allows superconscious insights to flow more freely. Additionally, developing present moment awareness through mindfulness practices strengthens our ability to recognize and receive superconscious guidance. The superconscious mind also serves as a bridge between individual consciousness and universal consciousness. Through this connection, we can access wisdom that extends beyond our personal experience and knowledge. This explains why people in superconscious states often report insights that seem to come from beyond their normal capabilities or education. Physical and emotional well-being significantly impact our ability to access superconscious states. A healthy lifestyle, balanced emotions, and regular exercise create the optimal conditions for superconscious connection. Stress, anxiety, and physical tension can create barriers to accessing these higher states of awareness, making self-care an essential component of superconscious development. Understanding and accessing the superconscious mind opens doors to extraordinary possibilities in personal growth and achievement. This heightened state of awareness allows us to operate from a place of expanded consciousness, where solutions appear naturally, creativity flows effortlessly, and we maintain a deeper connection to universal wisdom. Through dedicated practice and development of the necessary conditions, we can increasingly access this remarkable dimension of human consciousness and apply its benefits to every aspect of our lives. Lesson 7. How can I make my life effortless? The concept of living effortlessly might seem counterintuitive in our achievement-driven society, yet it's a natural state that emerges when we align ourselves with our innate flow. Making life effortless begins with understanding the flow state, that magical zone where time seems to disappear and actions become automatic and graceful. This state isn't reserved for athletes or artists. It's available to everyone who learns to tap into it. The key to accessing this effortless state lies in alignment techniques that bring our conscious desires in harmony with our subconscious programming. When we experience resistance in life, it's often because these two aspects are in conflict. By identifying and addressing these conflicts, we can smooth out the friction that makes life feel difficult. This process starts with awareness of our internal resistance patterns and gradually dissolving them through consistent practice. Energy management plays a crucial role in creating an effortless life. Many people push against their natural energy rhythms, fighting their body's wisdom about when to act and when to rest. By observing and honoring our natural energy cycles, we can accomplish more with less struggle. This might mean scheduling important tasks during our peak energy hours or taking strategic breaks when our energy naturally dips. The formation of supportive habits is another cornerstone of effortless living. When we establish habits that align with our goals, we bypass the need for constant willpower and decision-making. These habits become automatic responses that carry us forward without conscious effort. The trick is to start small and build gradually, allowing each new habit to become firmly established before adding another. Living effortlessly also involves learning to distinguish between productive effort and unnecessary struggle. Not everything that feels like work is meaningful work. Sometimes the path of least resistance is actually the most intelligent choice. This doesn't mean avoiding challenges, but rather approaching them with strategic wisdom rather than brute force. The practice of mindfulness contributes significantly to effortless living. By staying present and aware, we can detect when we're making things harder than they need to be. Mindfulness helps us notice when we're adding unnecessary mental commentary or emotional resistance to our experiences. As we develop this awareness, we can choose to let go of these extra layers of complexity. Another aspect of effortless living involves leveraging our natural strengths and inclinations rather than constantly fighting against our nature. When we work with our inherent talents and preferences rather than trying to force ourselves into ill-fitting molds, everything becomes easier. This might mean delegating tasks that don't align with our strengths or finding creative ways to accomplish goals that honor our natural way of being. The art of timing also plays a crucial role in effortless living. Just as a surfer waits for the right wave, we can learn to recognize and ride the natural rhythms of life. This might mean waiting for the right moment to take action rather than forcing things to happen on our preferred timeline. When we align our actions with favorable conditions, we accomplish more with less effort. Creating an effortless life also involves simplifying our mental and physical environment. Clutter in our space and mind creates resistance and makes everything harder than it needs to be. By regularly clearing away unnecessary possessions, commitments, and thought patterns, we create space for life to flow more smoothly. The journey to effortless living is itself a practice in letting go of struggle. As we release our attachment to pushing and forcing, we discover that many things naturally fall into place. This doesn't mean becoming passive, but rather learning to move through life with grace and wisdom, allowing our actions to arise from a place of alignment rather than resistance. Lesson 8. What is an effortless lifestyle? An effortless lifestyle represents a state of being where actions flow naturally, decisions come easily, and life unfolds with minimal resistance. This doesn't mean living without challenges or responsibilities, but rather approaching them from a place of alignment and ease. The foundation of effortless living begins with understanding that struggle isn't a prerequisite for success or achievement. Living effortlessly starts with accepting your current reality while maintaining a clear vision of where you want to go. It involves releasing the need to control every aspect of life and instead learning to work with the natural flow of circumstances. This lifestyle emphasizes quality over quantity, focusing on what truly matters rather than getting caught up in endless busy work. The art of living effortlessly requires a significant shift in mindset. Instead of viewing life as a series of battles to be won, it becomes a dance of opportunities and possibilities. This perspective allows you to move through life with grace, responding to situations rather than reacting to them. When you operate from this space, you naturally attract circumstances and opportunities that align with your goals and desires. Time management in an effortless lifestyle looks different from traditional productivity approaches. Rather than cramming every minute with activities, it involves creating space for what matters most. This might mean saying no to commitments that don't serve your highest good, delegating tasks that others can handle, or simplifying your schedule to focus on high-impact activities. Balance and harmony play crucial roles in maintaining an effortless lifestyle. This includes balance between work and rest, social interaction and solitude, activity and stillness. When these elements are in harmony, life flows more smoothly and decisions become clearer. The key is recognizing that balance isn't about perfect equality between different aspects of life, but rather about finding the right proportion for your unique situation. Simplification is another cornerstone of effortless living. This extends beyond physical decluttering to include mental and emotional simplification. It means clearing away unnecessary thoughts, worries, and commitments that drain your energy without adding value to your life. By simplifying your environment, schedule, and thought patterns, you create space for what truly enriches your life. An effortless lifestyle also incorporates the principle of least resistance. This doesn't mean taking the easy way out, but rather identifying and following paths that align with your natural strengths and inclinations. When you work with your natural tendencies, rather than against them, you accomplish more while expending less energy. Technology and systems play important roles in creating an effortless lifestyle. This might include using automation for routine tasks, creating efficient workflows, or implementing systems that reduce decision fatigue. The goal is to minimize the mental and physical energy spent on routine activities so you can focus on what truly matters. Relationships in an effortless lifestyle are characterized by authenticity and mutual support. This means surrounding yourself with people who energize rather than drain you, and maintaining boundaries that protect your peace and well-being. It also involves being genuine in your interactions, which reduces the energy spent maintaining facades or meeting others' expectations. The path to an effortless lifestyle is itself a journey that requires patience and practice. It involves regularly assessing what's working and what isn't, and making adjustments accordingly. As you develop this way of living, you'll find that achievements and success come more naturally, stress decreases, and life becomes more enjoyable. The ultimate goal is not to eliminate all effort, but to ensure that your efforts are directed toward what truly matters, creating a life that feels both meaningful and sustainable. Lesson 9. How to start planning your life. Life planning is a transformative process that begins with honest self-reflection and clear intention setting. The journey of planning your life starts with understanding where you currently stand and developing a vision of where you want to be. This process requires careful consideration of your values, passions, and purpose, which serve as the foundation for all future decisions and actions. The first step in life planning involves conducting a thorough self-assessment. Take time to explore your strengths, weaknesses, interests, and core values. Consider what brings you joy, what activities make you lose track of time, and what causes you feel strongly about. Understanding these aspects of yourself helps create a plan that aligns with your authentic self rather than someone else's expectations. Goal setting follows self-assessment, but effective goals need to be both inspiring and realistic. Start by dreaming big and then break down these dreams into smaller, manageable objectives. Your goals should span different life areas, including career, relationships, health, personal growth, and financial stability. Each goal should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, following the SMART framework. Priority management is crucial in life planning. Not all goals carry equal weight or urgency, and attempting to pursue everything simultaneously often leads to overwhelm and ineffectiveness. Create a priority matrix that helps you distinguish between urgent and important tasks. This allows you to focus your energy on high-impact activities while maintaining balance in your life. Creating an action plan transforms your goals from abstract ideas into concrete steps. Each goal should have a detailed breakdown of the actions required to achieve it. These actions should be specific enough that you know exactly what needs to be done on any given day. Include deadlines, resources needed, and potential obstacles you might face, along with strategies to overcome them. Progress tracking is essential for maintaining momentum and making necessary adjustments to your plan. Develop a system for monitoring your advancement toward your goals. This might include daily journaling, weekly reviews, or monthly assessments. Track both quantitative metrics and qualitative experiences to get a complete picture of your progress. Flexibility is a key component of successful life planning. While having a structured plan is important, life is unpredictable and circumstances change. Your plan should be adaptable enough to accommodate new opportunities, challenges, or shifts in priorities. Regular review and revision of your plan ensure it remains relevant and aligned with your evolving aspirations. Support systems play a vital role in life planning. Identify mentors, accountability partners, or coaches who can provide guidance, feedback, and encouragement. Share your goals with trusted friends or family members who can support your journey and help you stay committed to your plan. Resource allocation requires careful consideration of your time, energy, and financial resources. Assess what resources you currently have available and what additional resources you might need to acquire. Create budgets for both time and money, ensuring you have the necessary means to pursue your goals effectively. Implementation strategies should focus on building sustainable habits that support your goals. Start with small, manageable changes and gradually increase their scope as you build confidence and momentum. Create routines that make progress automatic and establish triggers that remind you to take action consistently. Life planning is an ongoing process rather than a one-time event. Your plan should evolve as you grow and learn more about yourself and what you want from life. Regular reflection and adjustment ensure your plan remains a relevant and powerful tool for creating the life you envision. By approaching life planning with intention, flexibility, and commitment, you create a framework that supports continuous growth and achievement while maintaining alignment with your core values and aspirations. Lesson 10. How to create a roadmap for your life. Creating a roadmap for your life is akin to planning an epic journey where you are both the cartographer and the explorer. This process begins with understanding that a life roadmap is more than just a collection of goals. It's a dynamic framework that guides your decisions and actions while remaining flexible enough to accommodate life's inevitable changes and opportunities. The foundation of your life roadmap starts with deep self-reflection. Take time to understand your core values, passions, and what truly matters to you. These elements serve as your compass points, ensuring that the path you chart aligns with your authentic self. Consider the various domains of your life: career, relationships, health, personal growth, finances, and spiritual development. Each area deserves careful consideration as you map out your journey. Once you've clarified your values and life domains, begin identifying significant milestones you wish to achieve. These milestones should be specific yet adaptable, representing meaningful achievements that mark progress along your journey. Think of them as landmarks on your map, helping you recognize when you've reached important destinations while pointing toward your next objective. Resource allocation plays a crucial role in your life roadmap. Consider your available resources: time, energy, money, skills, and relationships. These resources are like the supplies you'll need for your journey. Be realistic about what you have and what you'll need to acquire. Some milestones might require new skills or knowledge, while others might demand financial investment or support from others. Timeline development brings structure to your roadmap. Rather than rigid deadlines, create time horizons that allow for natural progression and organic growth. Short-term horizons might span the next 6-18 months, medium-term 2-5 years, and long-term 5 years, and long-term 5 to 10 years or beyond. This layered approach helps you maintain both immediate focus and long-term vision. Implementation strategies transform your roadmap from a theoretical document into a practical guide. Break down each milestone into smaller, manageable steps. Create systems and routines that support your progress. Consider potential obstacles and develop contingency plans. Your implementation strategy should include regular check-ins to assess progress and make necessary adjustments. The power of visualization enhances your roadmap's effectiveness. Physically map out your journey using whatever method resonates with you, whether it's a digital tool, vision board, journal, or artistic representation. This visual representation helps cement your commitment and provides a tangible reference point for your aspirations. Build feedback loops into your roadmap. Regular evaluation allows you to celebrate progress, learn from setbacks, and refine your approach. Consider keeping a progress journal where you document insights, challenges, and victories. This record becomes invaluable for future planning and personal growth. Your life roadmap should incorporate both structure and flexibility. Life rarely unfolds exactly as planned, and some of the most meaningful experiences come from unexpected opportunities. Your roadmap should serve as a guide, while remaining open to serendipitous detours and alternative paths. The social dimension of your roadmap is equally important. Share your journey with trusted friends, family members, or mentors who can offer support, accountability, and different perspectives. Consider finding or creating a community of like-minded people who are also committed to intentional living and personal growth. Your life roadmap is a living document that evolves as you grow and change. Regular reviews and updates ensure it remains relevant and aligned with your current values and aspirations. Embrace the iterative nature of this process, knowing that each revision brings you closer to your authentic path and desired destination.